Have a good day. Kalimera from Athens, PLATO'S Academy. Today I'm exploring the remaining ruins of the famous philosophical school in Athens, in ancient Athens, and discovering the hidden ruins and the best places to visit. Come along. I'm no historian, by the way. My studies are completely different. My bachelor is on business administration, and my master is on strategic management, both from Greek universities. So really I have done economic studies, but I'm a history buff. So I'm reading and visiting every archaeological site that I find on my travels around Greece. I just love them and try to read as much as I can so that I can understand what has happened, what was here. So Plato did founded his academy in 387 before Christ, but this place was inhabited since prehistorical times, and it has a continued history since then. Of course, it's now famous only for Plato's Academy, but there are traces of habitation here. And the ministry, we call this place, has boarded it up, and what they have done here is that this is actually a storage. All those are tombs. Let's see from the other side, because ministry wants to make a museum here, because it's we have so many thousands of pieces and not enough buildings to store, not to store them, to exhibit them. I was reading somewhere that only from the metro excavation they got 6,500 valuable large pieces. That means statues, vases, signs, whatever. So let's have a peek here. So you see, it's all that. There's a guardian there, of course, so nobody... Kalimera! Τραβάω βίντεο για την Ακαδημία. Ευχαριστώ. So they have, of course, guards, and that stay here 24/7. I see there's a basketball next to it. So I'm going back because I know that there is an entrance on the other side, but from here, or maybe I should walk this way. So I was saying that this street doesn't really look like you are in Athens. Looks like any street in countryside, in smaller towns. I see an entrance here, so I'm going in to the park. So you get out of the park, you go again into the park. Yeah, don't ask me who decided for these things. So let's go and see here. Today is, did I say that? It's June 8th. It's about 30 Celsius. I believe this is about 85 Fahrenheit. I'm not very good with changing. I don't remember. It's a very complicated number there. So it's hot. I think I'm going to the sea tomorrow. So let's see what's here. It's an enclosed place. Okay, right. So there was something here. It must be valuable because they have really closed it. I don't know what it is, guys, sorry. But should I continue this way? Yeah, let's continue this way. So this is a little bit of adventure. Hopefully not a bad one. Aha, so I have to climb there. Oh, okay, let's do that. Oh, yay. So where am I now? There are 2 more stones here. I have no idea where I am. It's a really wild park. The good thing is that it has beautiful flowers. And I don't see anyone here. Like, I'm all alone. Should I get afraid? No. Ah, there they are. There's some guys here having a picnic or something. So maybe I should have gone that way. Yeah. Well, yeah, but there it seems that there are more interesting things to see. Oh, and it smells really nice. And there is a bug there. Another bug there. And oh, I don't know what that is. So let's go and see. And it's nice and green. Aha. Okay, that's not ancient, guys. This is basically some broken electrical stuff. All right, let's see how I can get out of here. Okay, back trying to find the ruins of more ruins of Plato's Academy. In 6th century before Christ, when Pisistratos was a leader in Athens, he erected one of the 3 gymnasia here of Athens. There was one in this is pretty, don't know what that is. So he erected one in Kinosargus. This is close to temple of Zeus, near Zapion, near Acropolis, and Aristoteles. The other gymnasium was where later on the Aristoteles Lyceum was founded, and here was the 3rd gymnasium. So, the archaeological park of Plato's Academy. The area today configured as an archaeological park is identified with what in antiquity was called the Academia. The ancient Greeks linked this name with the mythical hero Akadimos, and it was defined, there are traces of habitation in the Academy of Plato from prehistoric, yeah, we know that, thank you. The enclosed area is estimated to have measured around 450. It hosted many shrines and altars, such as those of Akadimos, Eros, Zeus, Kataibatis, Prometheus, and Hephaestus. Plato, he was born 428 and died 348. Just to put a context to 348, sorry, I'm sweating, it's quite warm. Parthenon was completed only 11 years before he was born. Yeah, Parthenon in the Acropolis. So he was an Athenian aristocrat who was the son of Ariston and Perictione. In the 4th century, he and the Macedonian philosopher Aristoteles formulated two different though complementary systems for looking at the world and man, which since then have formed the two poles around which man's intellectual pursuits have largely revolved. These philosophical systems expressed in the teachings of their respective schools. The first university in history have formed the core of all Western thought for 2,500 years. The philosophy taught here included all the disciplines which today we distinguish as humanistic and mathematical physical, particularly physics, mathematics and astronomy. So I'm going to continue exploring. I'm going through this path, see what's happening on the other side. So there's a path here, and I suppose this is for if anyone uses a carrier trolley. Here we have more things. Guys, okay, I think we got into one of the most important sites of the academia. Let's go and check it out. Unfortunately, this is all destroyed, but this is the palestra of the gymnasium. It's the same ruins in Aristotle's Lyceum. Perhaps here is a much bigger thing than the Aristoteles, or at least from what we see today. So there are some guys here discussing. I don't want to film them without them wanting me to, but I'm trying not to film them. I think they're discussing about politics. So this are the remains. So there's more here. There's more here. Okay. Look at that. That looks like a mystical pathway here. There's more here. Big but to be honest, that looks like tombs. Tombs so close to the palestra. That's, unless they're not, no, they're tombs. You see the square, there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you see, it's defined. How very strange. Unless those are older, or maybe they're after. I don't know. I really to look it up. But here's another protected site that I would like to have a look at. Oh wow, is that solid? Yeah, that was on top of that. That's a little bit abandoned. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, that's such a pit. This is water. Can you see? It's water and ruins. I understand. So I'll can I climb here? No. Oh, look who's here. Hello, is your name Plato? The sleeping Plato. No, I have to go back. Maybe that way is easier. I wasn't expecting to do a little bit of Indiana Jones today when I just thought I'm gonna visit an archaeological site in Athens, but this is a little bit more exciting that anticipated. So from here, look those, huh? It looks some kind of fruit. Don't know. Yeah. So there's a path here and nice shade here. Very nice shade. There's a guy there. Let's not disturb him. Let's go back this way. And see what's so here is the palestra again, but I thought there was a little. No, there's no secret, so I'm going back. I don't know where I'm going. It's a little bit crazy here because, as I said, it's a big park and there's no signs whatsoever, so you don't really know where you are. I see that they have made nice houses for the kitties. And so, you see, I'm on the outside of the park, but there's another entrance there. Some olive trees. Maybe they are the great grandchildren of the olive trees that used to be in PLATO'S Academy. That's a good thought. Maybe they are. So there's another entrance. Okay, I'm going in again. So Plato, after he went to Sicily, Plato loved to travel a lot. So he would visit Syracuse, what's the English word for that, and Sicily, which I believe were Athenian colonies back then, or Greek colonies in general. And when he came back in 387, he founded the academy because it was so pretty here. So I see there's more ruins here, but I have to figure out how to get here. Not so easy. So has this always been like that? I mean, has that always been a park here for Athens? Absolutely not. The whole park was covered in by houses. Yeah, still can't find the way. Maybe this way. So whatever you see today, and it's quite a large park, you need an hour at least to cover the whole area. No, it's a dead end. I have to go back. Oh, God's sake. So I was saying before that I was wondering if, yeah, I'm gonna continue the Indiana Jones adventure here now. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's not so bad. So I got here. So what do we have here? We have some ruins that look, must have been some building or so. Yeah, here we see some our friends pigeons are here as well. Maybe there's food here. So has it always been a park? No, it has not. The whole area was covered by houses. There were people living here, and the 1930s there was this Greek Aristophanes, who was a historian. He was Greek from Egypt, and he was convinced that here, there's more there. But there are traces of buildings everywhere, literally everywhere. So Aristophanes was so convinced that here is the place where he should dig, and that he did. And so he started, but of course during the 40s he had to stop because of the World War II. Maybe I can climb from here, maybe. And the excavations commenced later, but since 50s, 60s, Greece was very poor, so they were trying to maintain the big archaeological sites. Not that this was small, but it was not recovered yet, so they were trying to restore Acropolis and Epidavros and Mycena, Delphi. There's some more. But between 1980 and 2000, I know that about 150 houses were demolished. So the excavations continued. Oh my goodness, how am I going to climb that? Okay, I have to close the video. Yay, I did it. And when I did it, oh, and my back it hurts now. I just realized that there is a nice path that I could have chosen. Anyway, this is Agios Tryphonas, Saint Tryphonas. Of course there is a church next to archaeological site. Of course there is. And unfortunately it's closed. Oh, it's not. Oh yeah, someone is mopping. Oh, hello. There's another one over there. Okay, so it is built right at the borders of academia. Okay, let's go back. So here you see more of Academia PLATO'S, the modern site. I found another one. Where the church is, very close. Let's go down, down, down. And here we even have, this is the highest walls I have seen, the survival walls in this site. Little bricks. If I remember correctly, this is mostly used by the Romans. It reminds me a lot of the large bath that we see in Argos archaeological site. There's a guy there, I can see the hat. We're not going to disturb him, her, I don't know. So this is a nice spot actually. It's not very clean, but it's a beautiful spot, really. If any of you is a historian and knows more than I do, please leave some notes, some messages, comments. I would love to know more, and if you enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. So here. And the flowers, huh? It's a good, that's another beautiful, beautiful spot. Beautiful spot. And I love that fig tree. Look, there's a fig tree here. But it's a very young tree, so I don't know if it's gonna make any trees, oh yes, it is. They're tiny, like that. You can see. And now I have to go back the way I came because that looks too Indiana Jones. Ah, there's more steps there. Maybe I can try this one, huh? Let's see. I'm very happy that I decided to come here today, although I was reading that it is abandoned, and so here it is more protected. Don't know why this is more protected than the other one. No idea. Still, it's a nice hike, short one, and urban hike, but with very pretty corners. Okay, let's go out from here. And to be honest, I never felt unsafe. There's always people around doing their own thing, whatever that is. Here is the exit, but I haven't found yet I think the digital museum was closed. Yeah, I think this is where I came from. I went down there. Maybe a little bit here. See something else? I'm out of the park, but I thought I would film a little bit of the urban side around the park of the neighborhood that today is called Plato's Academy, Academia PLATO'S. That was, as I have already mentioned, it's not a very privileged area, and it was really developed in a very violent way, and now it's the municipalities are trying to recover it, and has largely succeeded in some ways, but still this is an area that it's not for the rich ones. So we see here a local cafe, and there's a more park here. It's not exactly the park of Academy, but it's another park, so it doesn't look so bad. Yeah, right now, but there are places that at night maybe I wouldn't walk here all alone. So there's all kinds of different houses. Some that people have tried to keep it in a good shape. There's a nice bougainvillea here, and I saw some graffiti, but let's go in here because this looks, yeah, it looks like we're in a village or something. So this is really a dead end for a car. This is prettier. So not everything is bad in Academia PLATO'S from what I read, because sometimes you read horrible things for an area, and especially if you are a tourist, you don't want to go there, and then you go there and you say, it's not so bad, guys, come on. You really have to calm down with these areas. So here we have some pretty places, some pretty yards, clean, huh? Just the flowers here, a lot of flowers, a lot of plants. I'm not really sure where I have left my car. I think I have to. I think it's somewhere that way. Yeah, somewhere that way. I'll find it eventually. I hope you enjoyed the video about the Academy of Plato in Athens. You can come here, you can visit if you want. There's no entrance, it's zero entrance. Since it's about 1 kilometer, 1.5 kilometers from the center, I would suggest you get a taxi. Maybe use Free Now or another app to let him know that you will need him when you have finished, and visit the place, especially if you love history. Okay, love from Athens, from Plato's Academy. See you in the next one. Bye.